So, I was at a dance the other day, and I'm just going to start off by saying that I hate dances because they're so awkward, and I don't know what to do, especially dancing with girls, because it's weird to dance with girls. The whole premise of the thing is like, there's a girl dancing, and you're like, what's up, girl? Like, sitting in the awkward, like, I'm in the chair with all my friends. Not the same chair, don't worry. That'd be weird. But here we are in our chairs, and we see like a girl, and we're supposed to be like, hey, walk up to her, like, that's how we walk when we're feeling confident. And we'll be like, you don't even say anything because the music's too loud, you can't hear anyways. You don't even introduce yourself, you're just like, and you start like dancing. Like, I think the term is on her, which is a weird mental image. Regardless, that's what you're doing. And like, the whole thing is like, what's up, girl? Looking fly. In fact, I think I'm gonna rub my penis on your back while we gyrate. And that's just weird to me, and I don't see the purpose to it, and it's awkward. So I was just sitting there, not doing anything at the dance, as I usually do at these dances, because that's just what I feel I should do. But then, this girl's friend comes up to me at this specific dance and says, hey, my friend wants you to dance on her. And already I'm getting the visual image of her friend on the ground, and I'm just like dancing on top of her. Which is a weird mental image to have when someone says that. But that's the one I got. Anyways, I go over there, and since I'm like being super smooth, I'm like, hey, what's up? Because that's the smooth thing to do. And then the first thing she says is like, oh, hi. I'm kind of a bigger girl. I hope this doesn't bother you. And if she actually was a bigger girl, then I would be like, oh, like, I don't know what I would have said then. But she wasn't. And like, when people do that, like, self-deprecating stuff, that's obviously not true to try and get a compliment. So I didn't want to insult her. And I was just, like, saying what came to my head. So I was like, oh, it's okay, you'd be a great cage fighter. And that wasn't the right thing to say either. So I'm already on strike one, and she's like, well, why would you just... And her friend's like, wait, man. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I just thought that blah, 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 the music, and you heard me wrong, and I don't know. So that happened. And then, so we start dancing, and I'm like 6'1". So my chin, and she's like, her head is like, top of her head's like at my chin. So she's like dancing around, and her head keeps banging into my chin. And it's not too bad for my chin, because I have a bony chin. But I feel like I'm just bruising her skull with every dance move. And so, I don't know what to do. So I'm like trying to do this. Like, dance like that. And then, noticing my like, yeah, she like reaches over and like grabs my, and we're dancing like this now. And I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it's happening. And then, like, obviously, bam, I keep hitting her head. She's grabbing onto my neck like a, I don't know, I feel like a rapist or something. And then, so we're dancing, and another dancing etiquette I don't understand is that, like, when a girl's dancing, am I supposed to, like, be following her dance moves? Or am I supposed to have my own dance moves? Because, personally, I like the freedom of having my own dance moves. But I don't know if that's acceptable or not. And, like, when you shake your butt really fast, I can't do that. So do I just sit there awkwardly while you do that? And what facial expressions should I be making? Because if I'm like looking like I'm having a good time, then I feel like I'm a pervert. Because I'm just sitting there smiling like a freak, and you're like dancing on me. There's the term again. Or I could be like straight face, and everyone's like, you look like you're bored. I'm like, well, I am, but that's not the point right now. The point is that I'm trying to make an appropriate facial expression for this event. And I don't know what it is, so clue me in on that, because you're just making fun of any facial expression I have. So that happens. And then, another thing, when the song like, you low, that song comes on, the girls are like, yeah, I'm gonna bend my knees and show how flexible I am. But when we're, like, dancing with you, I can't do that. I'm not very flexible. So what do? Do I make an honest effort to get low? Or do I just stand there and let you do that and I just sit there and like, I'm really tall right now. I don't know what to do. So that is basically what happened at this dance. And I mean, if any of you girls or dancing adept guys would like to clue me in, feel free to do so. But that was my struggle for the week.